Hello, Quesadilla. Welcome back from your monthly disappearance. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Where are my grapes? There are my grapes. Nom 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 nom. Put my grapes here. How are you? I have. There it is. Cease, fan, cease. There is snow, but I'm overheated. Ha ha.
You're here.
We are getting Rapunzel to help us. Can I have some grapes? I love grapes. Yeah. I also love grapes. Bow, 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 bow. I can take some photos. Oh.
Bye.
Shit, okay. I know where the insects are. Oh. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that without Eve. Where is Eva? Eva. Oh, Eva. Eva. So I'm trying to unlock the. Oh, I keep forgetting that I need the lady. Eva. Wally. Oh, there she is. Directive? What you doing? Woohoo! Okay, directive. Directive is get me more time. Oh my god. I don't know if she's gonna get me more time there. But Doggo has given me these. Oh, sparkle. Gross. Return to Rapunzel. Not the Wally voice. That was on point. Thank you. Thank you. Eva? Eva! Wally! Oh, that's not the thingy I need. I need this one. Lovely. need this. Excellent. Doggo. Pick up the sticks, doggo. Boof. Boof. Sticks.
The villagers are depending on you, my friend. You'll never give up.
Hi, Avis. Oh, there you may. Oh, there she is. How are you, Avis? Hi, Yume. Do you feel pride? Do you feel accomplishment of getting all of your redeems? Does this fill you with joy? Why I say hi in that tone? What do you mean? To be honest, if I say anything in any kind of tone, it might just be because I'm a little tired. Work is going to be very stressful for me this month. So, like, the thing is, like, I might be super... Like, there might be more often than not days where I won't stream. Because the thing is, for the rest of this month, I'm closing, so it's like all late shifts. But I also have to like train new people, and I also have to like do the things that I normally do. So it's like I'm also working late for the rest of this month, which is gonna suck. Not gonna lie. It's gonna suck poo poo. Gambar. Thank Eve. Eva. Eva? Eva. Oh, look. Can I do this one? No? No? Okay, fine. How are you, Yume? Oh, I don't know if you got my message earlier. I'm also tired. I woke up early today for no reason. You sounded tired, so I figured, yes. Yeah, this month is gonna be kind of rough for me. I just woke up. I got your message. Yeah. I'm gonna do my best, though. I promise, Yume. I'm sorry. But yeah, Oh, what? Why are you sliding like that? That's spooky. Come back, you spooky slidey lady. Spooky slidey lady. If you need a break, it's okay. Thanks, you mate. That's very sweet. Like, I mean, I will. I'll let you know when I have those days where I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. Nope. Hi, Raiders! Moth Raid! Hello, Kendra. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Fairy Princess. How you doing? Fairy VTuber. How you doing, Kendra? How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I am Midnight Tsukino. I am a moon goddess, and I like to do the things that make people happy. You are tired. What'd you do on stream? And for those of you that came in with Kendra, let me know one thing that you enjoy about Kendra. 7 hours of Bloodborne. Oh yeah, that sounds tiring. Yeah, tired seems to be the common theme today. Today, right now. Right now, today now. Glad you guys are winding down. Thank you, Kendra, so much for the raid. There was no clip for Fallout when the shout out went out. But for those of you who don't know Kendra, she is a fairy VTuber, both here on Twitch and on YouTube. If you would like to give her a follow, and if you want to give her a shot, go pop on over, do the thingy thing, and you know, if she's your cup of tea, y'all are grown, you can do what you do, but definitely give her a chance. See what she does, because she is hardworking, and you know, it's a very oh, what is that? Oh, what I do like about Kendra, she tolerates my existence. Ain't no way, Conway. Come on. That's crazy. Why does your existence have to be tolerated? Why can't we enjoy your existence? Please tell me that's not the only thing. See, that's what I'm saying. We literally have a quote for Conway. What's the quote? I'm curious. I'm curious as to what this quote is. Ain't no fucking way. I already have an asshat. His name is Conway. Ain't no fucking way. Oh my god. Alright. Listen. You know, the few times that I have had the pleasure of interacting with Conway, he's been quite sweet to me. I've yet to witness the ass hattery. Quote, shut up, Conway. Damn! Conway, what the fuck you doing to these people? Conway! Conway, let's you and I have a heart-to-heart What's going on? The Conway I know has always been very courteous and very sweet with me. And yet, here you are, coming in with this moth raid, and their ringleader is like, we have an asshat named Conway, and there's another quote called "Shut up, Conway." What the fuck? That's crazy. I don't think we're experiencing the Conway the same of the same Conway. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different breed of Conway. Oh, that's crazy. He is fine. He just makes silly jokes. I mean, you know what? That's fair. I'm just a goober. Mod reflexive streamer. That's crazy. Imagine having mods. I'm too stupid and too small to have mods. Ah. Do I want to break that? Eve! We're gonna go find some treasure. Also, I forgot that I was running around looking for Rapunzel. I was running up and down the hill and I was like, ah! Thank you, Kendra, for burying me in hearts. Just got assaulted. Hi, Roderick. How you doing? Hello, Conway on the YouTube side as well. Enjoy your lurk on YouTube side. Oh, there are no more. Rapunzel, where are you? The quest that I have is telling me to find you. Rapunzel, where are you? Please come out now. Enjoy your lurk, Conway. I appreciate you. And again, Kendra, I appreciate you for bringing in your community. If you need to raid and run, please do. Make sure you get yourself some water. Make sure you go. Make sure you get yourself some water. Make sure you get yourself some food. If you need to rest and relax or just kind of like wind down for the evening, please do so. That goes for everybody in Kendra's community. If you want to lurk, you are welcome to. If you want to stay in chat and vibe, you are also welcome to, but just make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. No, I am staying. My butt is firmly planted in my chair. You know what? That's fine. You can do so. Conway sounds literally the definition of me at work. Me at home. That's fair. VP plant. V plant. V cat. Oh. Am I missing something? What does this mean? It's like they're speaking a language that I don't understand. Good luck with stream. I need to get dinner, so I shall lurk. You enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for your lurk, and thank you so much for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Nah, being silly. Yo. Oh, there's no treasures. Liars. They're not liars. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, no. Yours, yours, and all the you dance it's like it's a cross and high, caramel dancing. Ooh. Thank you, Yume, for caramel dancing. Thank you. Yume just really likes to have field days with the redeems. She's just like, all of them, mine. I don't think I hear the sound alert. Oh, that's crazy. I think caramel dancing, I don't know why, but it's so quiet. Hang on, let me play another one.
to the judgment of the Oratrice
Do you hear
Mécanique
this one?
d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Did you hear that one?
To the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Da 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 da.
Judgment of the
Oratrice
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
But it's my fave. I want to hear that one. Okay, hold on. Wait. Is that better? Yo! Oh, I hear it. Yeah. I don't know why, but Caramel Dancing, compared to the other ones, is so quiet. But I have it turned up, like, all the way, both on the sound alerts and, like, on OBS. So I don't know. I might have to redo that one and just find a better one that's a little louder. Not sure. But maybe I'm deaf. No. I definitely have noticed that Caramel Dancing is quiet. It's a quiet redeem. Kendra, she is a fairy VTuber, primarily on YouTube. So please, if you have time, check her out. You'll see whether she's your cup of tea. A new face for you to enjoy content. Oh yeah, you will see Kendra VTubers. Thank you for throwing my friends at me. Huh. Who was I looking for again? Rapunzel. Where is this bitch? Girl. Nah. Dang, that's a lot of plushies. Yeah. Then hold! I was just here. I was just fucking here. You fucking bitch. Trying to ignore the collaborate, but don't push it, Yume. You're not on stream with me. She's zooming. Real original song for her friends. Sing it, girl. Yo. But is that... No. Stop it. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Oh shit, what? I wasn't paying attention. I was like, hello, Adrian, welcome in, Adrian. How has your day been? Hope it's been really great and that you can relax. Welcome in, Adrian. Da 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 da. Yippee! Yeah! I was hoping to see you today. Why? No. Oh, red picture plan. Where are those? Yellow picture plan. Oh, I need to find some picture plan. Picture plan. There's some snakes. Bad ghost kitty. Bad kitty. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad kitty. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I'm gonna put you in the corner. That's what I'm gonna do. Kitty gonna be like, I'll be like, Kitty, don't touch. And she'll be like, I touch it. And I'll be like, Kitty, don't touch. And she go, boop. And then I'm gonna pick her up and put her in a corner. And I'll be like, bad kitty. I told you no touch. And then Yume is just gonna go, ooh, I am good kitty. And I'll be like, I know you are good kitty, but sometimes you bad kitty. And that's how that story went. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my regales of the tales of the good kitty, bad kitty. Sounds like what happened with Morph's cat Mochi messing with his sound mixer and hugging the Go XLR. You know what? That's fair. Oh, rocks! My rock. Yume, I'm sorry. I had the cat that was walking around with me at one point, but then I had to take the capybara with me, the one that's dressed like Tinkerbell, because it picks up like herbs and stuff. It picks up herb. Do you guys say herb or do you guys say herb? I say both, depending on my brain cells that day. One Direction? Holy shit. Hello. Hello, One Direction. Are you all of One Direction or are you just one of them? Are you just one? I say herb. Merca. Yeah. Well, I think it's naturally just pronounced herb. I need the red ones. Hello? Well, I suppose I'll just pick these up. Eva! Just like the band. One Direction. Herdy-der. Oh, yes, but what I was asking was, are you all the band members or are you one of the band members? I'm just being silly. Welcome in One Direction. Thank you so much for the first time chat. I hope you enjoy your stay and that you can relax. I'm just a goofy goober that does things and stuff and things sometimes. Sometimes it's entertaining. Sometimes I'm very locked in and very boring. Probably the popular band member. You know what? We're gonna say One Direction, the popular one. One Direction, the popular one. I don't know which one is the most popular, but I just think as a band. Oh, thank you for throwing my friends at me. Hi, Lucy. Hello. Nah, you're funny, Anthony. No, thanks, Adrian. I try. Most of the time I try. Most of the time my brain is just malfunctioning and you know, you get what you get. Hi, cute Tsukino. Hi, Lucy. How you doing? Ow. Just bogged into my freaking mic. Holy. And then I have a drink. And then I have my dinner. I also have kimchi and some pickled radish. Tired. How about you? You know what? Tired is the vibe of today. I might be ranting. My mouth might be moving. But tired is tired is the mood of today. We are tired, bitches. We worked all day and did a lot of shit. And we are just trying to relax and not be tired and exhausted. But guess what? There is tomorrow. So let's have fun. Yeah! Right here, right now. Midnight play in Dreamlight Valley. Right here, right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right here, right now. Yeah! Yeah, Naruto. I knew you'd like that one, Yume. Tuesday, so it's Tired Tuesday. Yeah! That's a good one. I like that one. Tired Tuesday. We're gonna go with that. And then Thursday is gonna be Thirsty Thursday, where we drink lots of water. You're so good with improv songs. What the fuck? Only sometimes. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Actually, most of the time it doesn't. But sometimes it's pretty good. Oh Lord. Da da da. Dig 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 the gems for me. Yes, what a good puppy. Pretty good. Yo. What? It always works. Not really. Sometimes I kind of like my brain short circuits and then I forget what words are. And so I'll go da 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 da. And then it kind of like I fumble on some words. And then here we are. Instead of Taco Tuesday is Tired Tuesday. Yes. Hades wanted to shake my hand. It made me nervous. Bow. Bow, bow. Ooh, sweater. Oh, this is pretty. I want it. Yo, my look, isn't it pretty? Chat, we are so rich we can just buy everything in Scrooge's store. Greetings, neighbor. Greetings, neighbor. Good day to ya. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody burns unexpectedly. I love Mrs. Potts, guys. Steal from Scrooge, he has too much money. You know who has too much money? At least in this game? Goofy. Because he can buy everything from you and gives you all of his money. You're laundering Goofy's mafia money. Really? My favorite Disney person? Ain't no way. Fuck you, man. I thought you were actually going to list a princess. I'm not a Disney princess. What did I do? I thought you were gonna list an actual Disney princess. I'm not a Disney princess. I don't know if I would ever want to be a Disney princess. I've heard a lot of horror stories from people who work at Disney, you know, and it's kind of crazy. And I'm like, do I want to be a Disney princess? I don't know. I think I would rather just be an anime where I get to sing sometimes, occasionally. That's my dream, is to have an anime. Just be Alice. Alice isn't really a Disney princess. But yeah, like my dream, fine, my favorite is Tiana. Let's go. Tiana's great. It's really funny because I really love Tiana. Like, I relate to her. Minus the ice powers, though. I do really like Elsa, mostly because I relate to, the isolation. I relate to the isolation, the anxiety, and the pressure. So, you know, you are in our eyes. Oh, thank you, Quesadilla. I'm a Disney princess in most people's eyes. Thank you. That's crazy. But yeah. So for that reason, I really my top 3 are Elsa, Tiana, and Rapunzel.
Bye-bye. Oh, greetings, neighbor.
And then it would be, well, actually no, because Mulan is up there, but it's weird because she's a Disney princess, but she's not. She's like a war hero. But Disney placed her as a princess. So I guess she is a Disney princess. Usagi. Thank you. I need the red picture. Mine is the bitch you're chasing for Quest, aka Rapunzel. Yeah. The bitch I'm chasing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Listen, you know what? I love Usagi. I think for me, like, I definitely related to Usagi as like a little girl, cause as a little girl I did cry a lot. It was very easy to make me cry as a little girl. But I loved how much she cared for the people around her, like her friends and everything. And I think that was one of the things in the anime, especially the reboot too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the 1990s Sailor Moon, but in the reboot that actually follows the manga, it definitely portrays her love for the people around her much better than the 1991 did. And it did portray that graceful side that she could have. Not that not that I'm saying I could be graceful at any point. Cause let's be real, I'm clumsy AF. I am clumsy AF, more so on the gremlin side, and you know, what is grace? I like both. I do like both. I like both. The 1990s is definitely nostalgia. The music that happens in the 1990s, on point. Like, I loved the music from the Deke dub. The Deke dub, My Only Love, when she first becomes Princess Serenity, that brought me to tears. Because it was like, no, because Tuxedo Mask died. And then, like, the way they, like, introduce it, and, like, you heard her, and as you heard her, like, screaming, no, and then it was like, and then, like, you hear the piano go, and you realize, like, it's a really intense moment, because, like, it's not just like, oh my gosh, something happened to Tuxedo Mask. It's like the realization that he was that person that she was in love with the whole time, but was also the person that she was kind of at odds with, but then had that realization that, you know, he was kind of watching out for her the whole time. And then that transformation where she becomes Princess, you know, the Moon Princess. They called her Princess Serenity in the dub version. So when she becomes Serenity, And then you're like, oh my god. And she's like crying. And then the crystal appears from her tears. And it's just super intense. And the music. And then there come a day, somewhere far away. In your arms I'll stay, my only love. Like, and then you feel that it's like a real fucking love story, man. And you're like, ugh. And then, like, you have the songs where it's like, Carry On, where she's fighting Queen Beryl. Um, and then The Power of Love is like her. So, like, Carry On is when she's just kind of like her friends are being sacrificed one by one just so that she can get to the end and fight Queen Beryl. And it's like, here I'm standing in the night, like crescent one, the only light, alone against my darkest fear, but I sense my friends are near. And then, like, you know that it's like what's holding this girl up. And mind you, this girl is like a 15-year-old, okay? She's a 15-year-old girl who's been thrust into fighting aliens and shit like that, right? And the only thing that is keeping this whiny, scared, crybaby 15-year-old going is the people who had been there for her, and the people that she inevitably knows are like being sacrificed just so that she can move forward, right? And it's just like her friends are there and she's relying on their strength, she's relying on their love, and then she's like going for it. And then it's like, you know, and it's like, you got to believe in the power of love. You've got to believe in the power of love. It gives meaning to each moment. It's what our hearts are all made of. Like, you know, like those lyrics, they mean things, you know? Like, I loved that a lot of the lyrics for the songs meant something. Like, it meant something, an emotion. It was like evoking an emotion out of you. And it was just kind of like one of those things. It's just like, it's like a lot of people is like, oh, her, love, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I don't think people give love enough credit. Because love, while it is a fine line, like love and hate, there's a fine line. Because the emotion is super intense, but they're very similar. When you feel extreme hate, you feel heated, you don't think very clearly. Like, you're kind of off kilter when you hate somebody. But it's the same thing when you love somebody. Sometimes you're blinded by it. Sometimes you're a little bit confused by it. Sometimes, like, you feel things super intensely. So I always say there's like a very fine line between love and hate. And that's why when people fall out of love, or like something happens and someone feels betrayed when they've been in love with somebody, it's so easy for that person to flip over into hate, because all of those emotions and all of those feelings and all of that intense adoration and time and energy that you've put into that person, and then feeling betrayed by that person, like, that's why it's so easy for somebody to be like, I fucking hate that motherfucker because they fucked me over. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to kind of fall between that line. And you know, a lot of people, like, they don't realize, like, love can push you forward. It can push you to do things that you hadn't done before. And when you feel loved and supported, it's one of the best feelings in the world. And it's also one of the most crushing feelings when you don't feel that. You know what I mean? It's very suffocating. It's very painful when you don't feel the love and you don't feel the support. And you know, it's tough. Right? A lot of people complain about a crybaby, but I know I would be terrified to fight monsters. Exactly. To be honest, like I'm like, yes, she's super whiny. And yes, she's a crybaby. But like at the same time, I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, if I was fucking 15 and some fucking talking cat was like, all right, you gotta save the world and you have to fight these fucking monsters, I'd be like, I'm sorry. What? You want me to what? I can barely get out of trouble in high school. You want me to fight monsters? Squeeze me? So, like, I get it too. And not only that, but like, Usagi was kind of in this stage of her life where it, like, you know, I've never seen Sailor Moon in my life, but the way you describing the scene is so sad. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, you know what, I'm guessing that I described it well. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to make you sad. But yeah, like as I was saying, you know, Usagi was in one of these fight with magical powers. Hi, Ty! Welcome in! I am the talking cat. But yeah, like Usagi was in this place, like 15-year-old, they're in middle school, going into high school. And in middle school, I remember middle school, like, all the kids were being weird and they were, like, bullying each other, especially if they liked her. And, like, you were always told, oh, if a boy picks on you, it means he likes you. And, like, people are trying to figure out their hormones because, like, 14 to 16 is that weird teeny bopper age to teenager age where you're, like, not quite a teenager and you're experiencing things, you're seeing things, and you're like understanding things, and you're trying to figure out your friends, like social stuff starts to become really, really super important from the age of 14 to 16, where you're trying to find people that you fit in with. And Usagi is one of these people, and she's also an emotional person too. So like she's dealing with meeting new people, worrying about grades, and now she's worrying about fighting fucking monsters from space. And then there's this older guy, like, oh my god, an older guy who's kind of like teasing her. And I have complicated feelings because in the 1990s Deke dub of Sailor Moon, they portray Sailor Mars and the male lead, who is Tuxedo Mask, to kind of like bully Usagi and like kind of like a rivalry between Sailor Mars and Sailor Moon, because they both like the male lead, whereas the actual manga itself portrays Sailor Mars to be fiercely loyal, which she is in the dub, but it's not until later in the dub. What a capybara Tinkerbell in the background. Yes, that is my pet capybara Tinkerbell. But you know, so there are two different versions of Sailor Mars that are portrayed. One is the truest version, which is the one that is in the manga, and then one is the Americanized version where it's like, oh, let's give her a love rival out of one of her best friends. Like, obviously both are fun, exactly. And Sailor Mars in the American dub version is definitely a more true portrayal of girls in that age, where you do see the cattiness, you do see that rivalry, you do kind of have that prickliness with some of your friends, and that competitive aspect. So like it is a truer portrayal of girls at that age, but the actual canon behavior that Mars has in the reboot, which is Sailor Moon Crystal, she's very loyal, she's very grateful, and very moved by Usagi's kindness and ability to melt away people's fears and to bring out the warmth and the trust that people have for her. And you know, like sometimes like when I watch Sailor Moon, I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that shit. And because like I always try really hard to be understanding and to treat people the way I want to be treated. And sometimes it's hard because you get disheartened by things, and sometimes it's hard because you feel like a stepping stone or like a point of convenience, you know. And sometimes you can feel like putting all your heart and soul and your effort into something and ending up feeling underappreciated is such a easy thing to fall into. And it can tend to bog you down. But like I always want to encourage those who support the people around them to never change, because the kindness you have in your heart, that kindness, that strength that you hold to continue to be kind in a world that is generally can be more often than not cruel and unforgiving, is your strength. It is what inspires people to put out kindness as well. So I always try really hard to encourage those who put their heart and soul into things and into the people around them to never change themselves to be colder, because we need that warmth, we need that light in the world, you know. And I 100% appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for all the support that you always give me, and I appreciate you guys for just being here to listen to my stupid nonsense. You know what I mean? I just need one more of these plants that is red. This one's orange. It's close, but no cigar. I don't even like cigars. Why do they give me so many orange ones? I just want a red one. But yeah, that's definitely something that, you know, and like sometimes there will be days where it's gonna be tough and you're gonna be like, you know what, fuck this, why do I do all this only to feel disappointed and to feel frustrated and to feel kind of sad, you know. You're not doing it for no reason. You're not doing, and you're not doing it for anyone else. You're doing it for you, because the kindness in your heart that you want to spread for people is your peace of mind. And don't ever change. Don't ever feel like no one appreciates you, no one sees you. I appreciate you. I see you, and I thank you. Um, there are people that I know who consistently will lurk, and be there for me, and people who are loud and proud about whether or not they're here to support me and stuff like that. And no matter who you are, how you choose to support me, I appreciate you. I see you. I am very grateful for you. So yeah. Back from my bath, what did I miss? Uh hmm. Well, we were talking about Sailor Moon. And then I went on a random rant about love and friendship, and then I went on a rant about kindness. um I would be like, Kitty, I can barely handle my emotions. What do you mean I have to save the world? Real. Real. So real. I'd be like, I would look at you, man. I'd be like, you know what? If you're gonna make me save the world, I'm gonna throw you into the battle with me. You're coming with me. I'm waiting for a plant to grow. I'm waiting for a plant to grow. So much power, but there's no puppet here. There's no plants here. I mean, there is. That's a snake. But I have to go back to the forest. What other quests do I have? Because I don't... Ooh. Give. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have enough. She's my everything, my Penelope. Why you laugh like that, Yume? Is it because you know I'm gonna pick you up and chuck you into the battle? I'll be like, okay, we go together! And then you're gonna be like, no, Midnight, no! And I'll be like, yes! We go together! Ah, yes. But I can't fight. Ah, yes. Now we are going to break all the shit. She'd be like, yeet into battle. Exactly. Mwahaha. Yee. Yes. But again, sorry for the rant. Yeah, no, I love Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. I love Card Captors. I love Tsubasa. Um, man, the love story in Card Captors was... I think Sailor Moon and Card Captors were very forward, especially in terms of, like, the taboos. Because, like, Sailor Moon was all sorts of taboos. They had, they had, like, LGBTQ plus, um, you know, themes in it. you know, they had the idea of transgender, because there were Sailor Scouts that went from male to female, like actually physically male to female when they transformed. Um, you know, they had cross-dressing was one of the things in Sailor Moon too, because Sailor Uranus did cross-dress but was also a lesbian. um and I don't know why the American version thought it was a better idea to make them cousins that were in love with each other rather than rather than just having them not be related and just being lesbians, you know? Like, I don't know why they thought that was, like, a better idea. They're just cousins, yeah! Badass scouts. I much rather they not be related. That confused the shit out of me. Yeah! Because I was like, you know, I feel like I would rather them just be lesbians rather than cousins that had lesbian incestual tendencies or like incestual implied moments. You know, it was a strange angle to go by. Incest. Yeah, so you know, the 1990s one, two of the Sailor Scouts were said to be cousins, but in reality they had no relation to each other, and were just a couple. Like they were just a couple.
I see into the future, so I know you should come talk to me.
And yeah. So like Sailor Moon itself was really controversial. I know in the American dub version, they also made one of the male characters a female. And put them in a relationship with one of the other male characters. But in reality, Zoisite was a male character. And the thing is, Zoisite and Malachite, and Jedi, Malachite, Zoisite, and Nephrite were all knights who ended up falling in love with the main Sailor Scouts, like the inner scouts. So like Malachite was actually in love with Sailor Venus. So I don't know why they changed Zoisite into a female, because Zoisite was never female. Hey, drink your water, bitch. Drink your water, bitch. Drink your water, bitch. Yeah, I will drink my water. Get you some Wawa. Yeah, why would they be cousins instead of just a couple? That is beyond me. That, my friend, is beyond me. I do not know why. It was a strange choice, but it was still a choice. It doesn't change my love for the anime regardless. But yeah, it was an interesting choice for sure. it really bothers me that these things are here and I couldn't break them, so I had to work my way to upgrading my stuff. Doggo. But yeah, it's weird when they change stuff. Yeah, like in Pokemon, for some reason the concept of a onigiri was too difficult, and they were like, well, we don't want to promote Japanese food, so we're gonna make a triangle sandwich roll down a hill, when an onigiri was more realistic to roll down a hill. You know what I mean? Or like in Yu-Gi-Oh, they changed all his chains on Yami Yugi because the chains were too edgy, so they changed it to like ropes instead. And they gave him less buckles, so because he looked too much like a hooligan. Like he looked too much like he was like I guess too edgy. Like they felt like Yami Yugi's character, or if you did watch the whole series with Yami Yugi as the main character, his name is Atem. You know, Atem was too edgy and seemed too like quote unquote violent. Which, I mean, if you also read the manga, the rice ball is called the jelly-filled donut. Yeah, but if you read the manga for Yu-Gi-Oh, you do find out that Atem is actually quite murderous and is kind of super duper sadistic, and he learns humanity and kindness through Yugi, which is not something that Atem was used to. Because, like, in the manga, like, I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero? You know, you see a scene where he has, like, no remorse and is like, you can die from this scorpion. We're gonna play a game. Kind of like Saw, where he's like, you want to play a game? And, like, he had no qualms about sending people to the Shadow Realm. Because, like, when you send people to the Shadow Realm, you're essentially just sending them to hell. You know what I mean? So, like, he had zero qualms about this. He was like, nah, I'm just gonna banish you to the Shadow Realm where your soul gets shattered. And, you know, you're just eternally damned. Like, that wasn't a thing that bothered him. But Yugi was like, no, we can't do this. It's not right. And he was like, but why? You know? Yami was like, but why? So, like, I mean, they did change a lot of aspects. In the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime, when it is Duelist Kingdom, they changed the fact that the bodyguards had guns, and instead of pulling out guns, because, you know, obviously you can't pull out guns and point them at teenagers. That's a no-no. In anime, especially like an animated work, it's like they did the thing. You know when we're like, yeah, back at you, pew pew, and we make the guns with our fingers. That's essentially what they did. So, like, you see this scene where the bodyguards pull out their guns and they just point their fingers at the characters, and you're like, I see, they are holding invisible weapons. Magic, I see. Yes, interesting. Gotta go. Good luck with stream. Thank you, Yume, so much for being here. Thank you for redeeming all the redeems under the sun. I know that you are here when I start seeing those redeems go off one by one, and I'm like, oh, they're my kitty. There she is. You know, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh! Thank you for bearing me in heart. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, you know, it is the good one. And, yeah, no, I think it's really interesting when one work gets transferred to another work. Like, obviously, they don't do that with a lot of animes now. There is some censoring and stuff, but for the most part, anime now gets dubbed and translated, and, like, only certain things get censored. Like, scenes will be cut just because some of them might be a little too graphic, or some of them might be too, like, but you have a lot of animation or animated works now where, like, for example, animated works like Castlevania, like, that shit has a lot. It's got a lot of blood, a lot of gore. There's a lot of sexual content in it. And just, like, a lot of implications of not so great stuff, you know. And it's just, I think there's a strange balance in works now where it's like we're desensitized to a lot of stuff, and there's, you know, there's some stuff where I'm like, you know, I feel like some things could still be censored in a better way. And then some things, like, I think it's a shame how desensitized to atrocities we are just from viewing media. But at the same time, it's also like, it's really hard to find that balance because, like, creative works, it's like you kind of have to take it as a creative work, right? A creative work that touches on really sensitive subjects. But at the same time, it's like, we can't censor everything in the world, which is, you know, stuff that happens both on even on streaming platforms. Like, there's censoring that happens that sometimes are kind of weird censoring, and then you're kind of a little confused as to why. I mean, I think at one point I was really worried about my model at one point for streaming on Twitch because well, I have hips. I have hips and my waists are showing, and, like, a little bit of my hip is showing on both sides, right? So I was, like, really worried about my model because at the time, oh, why am I in battle stance? Hold on. Wait. Was it this? Yeah, there we go. My hips don't lie. Yeah, so, like, at one point I was kind of worried about, you know, my hips. And I was like, oh my god, is Twitch gonna yell at me? Or are they gonna say, bad moon goddess? And I'll be like, oh, you're lucky I have clothes in the first place. Deities don't wear clothes. You know, like, celestial beings, for the most part, at least the ones that come from the celestial realm and shit like that, we don't wear clothes. For most of the part. For the most part, we don't wear clothes. So, you're lucky I have clothes. You know? I think the only clothing I would realistically have is my Hagomoro, which is this gold scarf. And that covers nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, you know, I'm just saying. Why are you in battle mode? Who are you fighting? Look, I was I was fighting emotions and tiredness. That's who I was fighting. um, but yeah. Oh, you know what? The plant probably grew. Glue. But yeah. So there's that. But yeah. My hip don't lie. Ba-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da. 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup. Starting the chores and sweep till the floor's all clean. I've seen worse streamers trying to show real naked attention in the weirdest way on purpose. Yeah. You know, it's really funny because my model has very revealing clothing, but like my model, she dressed like a hoe. And in reality, I actually dress very, 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 very modestly. Like I'm very, very modest, and the only thing I don't wear is like long sleeve because I overheat very quickly. Like I can't do long sleeves. I can wear cardigans, but I overheat so quickly that it's just incredibly uncomfortable for me to wear long sleeves. I can wear a cardigan, but that's only if I'm allowed to take it off. Otherwise, nah. Oh my god, thank you, doggy. Thank you for the sticks. But yeah. Yeah. I just secretly want to dress in more like not really more revealing clothing, but more form-fitting clothing. It's just I feel very uncomfortable in it, so I don't. You know. But yeah. Now your model is great. I'm talking about face reveal, people showing their body. Ah, yes. No, I already get nervous about like showing my hands. I took a picture and posted it in Discord actually to thank Nox for getting me the bubble tea set, and my hands were showing and I was like, ugh, my hands. Like cuz like I don't have gloves because again, I overheat very quickly, so I don't like wearing gloves of any kind because my hands are the first thing to overheat. My hands and my feet are the first thing to overheat. And then the rest of me. So I just kind of like I don't have gloves, and then thinking about having to wear like either latex or nitrile gloves or even fabric gloves where my hands can get clammy and sweaty is just a really uncomfortable, unappealing thought for me. So when I took the picture holding the cup, I was like, ugh, my hands are not photo ready. Not that I ever think my hands would be photo ready. You know, Sissy Moon does an amazing job on my nails, and I think that's the only reason why I would be okay showing my hands, because I want to show off my sister's hard work. Um, because that is her profession. You know, Sissy Moon is a skilled esthetician, nail technician, and I want to support her, and I want to, you know, show off her skills and her abilities and stuff like that. Like she means the world to me. Um, you know, obviously as sisters we do have disagreements, we do have arguments, but you know, it doesn't change how much she means to me and how much I want to support her as a person. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, I think Nox, he commented on my nails, and I was like, my nails were grown out, like they really were. They really were grown out, and I was like, bah, that's crazy. um, yeah. So I want to unlock biomes, but here I am, still not able to unlock biomes, because how much many of these do I have? I have 5,000. Not bad. Prepare a 5-star meal. Sell 2 fish. I have 2 fish. Wait. Mining. Look at that. Yeah. Yes, excellent. But yeah. I could never paint my nails. Is it because you're not confident in painting your nails, or you don't want to paint your nails? Because there's nothing wrong with not painting your nails. I never really, to be honest, I never used to be a nail person. I still don't think I am a nail person. I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy the end result. But for the most part, I never used to keep long nails. And I also never really wanted to have super long nails, if that makes sense. But again, I love supporting my sister. I love being able to help her where I can, because sometimes Sissy Moon will have ideas of what she'll want to do, or like will want to try different things, and obviously you don't really want to experiment on clients, and you don't want to say to a client, I have an idea that I've never tried, but I want to try. Because obviously they're really, people are not gonna pay for experimental work to be done on their hands, especially because they live with their hands. So I really like the fact that, you know, my sister can test whatever she wants to, or like if she saw a design online and she wanted to try out the techniques and stuff like that, like she would be able to without worrying, because like, one, I'm her sister, two, I support her, and three, I know that if I really strongly dislike it, she'll just take it off. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. Man, I have a thing I've never tried and I want to try on you. Yeah, Ninja? Hi, Ninja. How doing? How doing, little loaf? Whatever you want to try, just know we have not made a deal yet. At the same time, I'ma eat you. At the same time, even if we did make a deal, you would be so doomed afterwards. I'm gonna put that out there for you. gonna put that one out there for you, Ninja. See, I just want the red one. And they're not giving me the red one. Ninja, I hungry. Ah. Ah. Already. Ah. I hungry. I eat. Ah. I eat. Ah. 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 Ninja. Ah. I just need a red pop. Was it pitcher plant? I need a red pitcher plant. Why is it taking so long for the red pitcher plant to resurface? How do I get out of here? Where am I? Don't eat my friend. I will sacrifice myself for your hunger. Oh. Oh, Ninja, look. Look. Do you feel happy, Ninja? Your friend is sacrificing themselves for you. Beepy doopy 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 doopy. Beepy doopy 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 doopy. なんでもできちゃおバッチョエスカリボールグー Yeah. I do have a bit of a long day tomorrow, so I may have to cut my stream a little bit short. But not quite yet. We're going to try and unlock something. I'm just a little nervous about what I unlock first because I don't know if this quest is gonna lead me to one of the sections that I have to unlock, and then I have to like get more. Ew. So I could bring the world sunlight. You're stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are. No idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight these monsters, is it you I'll find? Give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate is scary, but I wanna be legendary. The Minotaur, even Cerberus. They're strangers in our house. Do. Let me see. Ugh. Let me see. But yeah. It's okay, quesadilla. I am not going to eat. I am not going to eat your friends. I would never paint my nails because I don't think I could handle wet paint on them. Ah. I'll eat him. Hi, Diddy. My Pookie Bear. Oh, I think I went too far. Yeah, so I know this is a weird question, Quesadilla, but does that mean you don't like to shower as well?
Love looking up at the stars.
I hope you are doing well. Uh, I'm okay. I think I am just tired. But I am gonna end my stream here in a little bit. Let's teach this story a lesson. One of all is kind. One young wolf has a larger heart than all these men combined.
Being brave doesn't mean looking.
Fight, little wolf, fight. Gonna let you got some bite, little wolf, fight. Things that aren't supposed to go on your skin. Ah, okay. Cause I was sitting here and I was like, that must be really stressful. Like if it's a sensory thing and you just don't like being wet in general, then it must be just like a really rough feeling when it's like you're having to do that. Or like shower, but like if it's just like you're like, oh, I'm fine with water, water's fine, it's just like certain things, then okay, yeah, I get it. Like I don't know, cuz my sister, she uses like gel nail polish, so like you have to cure it under a light and it dries really quickly. It like dries and hardens really quickly. So like for me, like I guess I don't really notice. I don't really notice whether or not my nails feel wet or something. I was confused for a couple of minutes. I see you streaming on YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. Like slimy things or other stuff. That's fair. I am super multitasking right now, Adrian. This is also one of the reasons why it took me so long to find Rapunzel, because I was like, who am I looking for? What am I doing? Oh.
I learned things don't always go as planned.
4 hands plus 2 brains equals multitasker. Yeah. I have 2 hands and 1 single brain cell. I have a single did I just come from this way? You can tell that I have a single brain cell because I got turned around. Bow, bow, bow. Party's gonna get a little bit tipsy. Don't make him pop. DJ threw my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till I see the sunlight. Yeah, no, my brain cell is singular at the moment. It's a singular brain cell, and I think Yo Moon Goddess is gonna tap the fuck out at this current moment. From this moment, I need some food. From this moment, I must leave all of you. Your blessing, Adrian, I hope that you get rest. And tomorrow, I hope that your day is filled with joy and light for the way for your choices of what you want to do. That's my blessing for you. There you go. There you go. That's your blessing. I am in need of the nom 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 noms. So I have to find somebody to raid. I am so sleepy. What am I doing? Where am I? Who are you people? I know who you are. I'm lying. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm with you. I would tap out too. Yo, I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. I am hungry. I am sleepy. I am. What? What? Ow. Okay, do you guys want more Dreamlight Valley, or would you like to chill to some drawing? Or would you like some Story of Seasons? Story of Seasons is very nice. Then there's Icky. Icky is also streaming. It's been a long time since I've raided Icky. When you're greeted with open arms, I see in your face there's so much inside
The world is on a star. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Hungy and Eepy, yes. That is me. I do a Hungy. I do an Eepy. You know what? I'm gonna send you to my bestie, Icky. He's doing the drawings and doing the just chatting. I think I popped into his. Well, I've been lurking in his stream, but he was talking about water, and needing to pee.
Thanks, Zilly. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much.
Here's your raid message. I'm gonna head out soon. Have nam sleepy. Thank you, Quesadilla. Thank you. On the YouTube side, we are going to be saying hi to Lucina. So that's on the YouTube side. We're gonna say hi to Lucina. Agua fresca. Yeah. But thank you everybody so much for being here. I'm sorry it's been a little bit shorter. It's November is a rough month for me. So I may or may not have like breaks here and there. And days where I would usually stream, I may or may not, depending on how tired I am. But I will do my best. I promise. Promises.
Okie dokie. So, yeah.
I love you all very, very much. I hope you guys have a good night, a good time zone, whatever it may be. And I hope that you guys are always surrounded by love and support and warmth, and you feel safety, and you continue to feel happy here at the Lunar Shrine. And I will see you later, and may the blessing of the moon guide you guys to where you want to be. And hopefully that will be with me next time. Bye bye, everybody.